Hedge over the wall, and Kelsey Hedge scores it.
Hear who they add with this pick.
With the 9th pick in the first round of the 2020 NWSL College Draft, Reign FC select Kelsey Hedge from Santa Clara University. This concludes the first round of the 2020 NWSL College Draft.
A redshirt junior out of Santa Clara, Kelsey Hedge, an Idaho native midfield defender from Santa Clara. She was a first-team All-American West Coast Conference Player of the Year, 7 goals, 2 assists. What do you think of this pick for Reign?
Well, I like that she can play multiple positions, right? So she was WCC, or rather West Coast Conference Player of the Year as a junior, as an attacking role, moved more into a provider role this past season. So she can bring different pieces to the Reign. This is the highest pick the Reign have had in a while. But like I said, we don't know what the shape of the 2020 Reign is going to look like.
Right, and her college head coach called her an unbelievable force for this team. He said she was somebody that not only added great defensive quality, but off the field, she really kept this team together, had great leadership skills, and we can't stress enough how much these coaches have stressed the importance of having strong character and a strong mindset, and Kelsey seems to bring that with her into this next level. You've played in this league. Lori Lindsay is one of only 4 players to play in every women's professional league in this country. So Lori Lindsay.
But she's still not that old.
Yeah, she's not that old. That's not what I'm saying. But she has so much experience. So when we talk about character, and we hear all the time from these coaches, from a player's perspective, really, how important is it to possess that character?
It's almost more important than your actual talent. I mean, I say that lightly, right? Because you need talent. But there is an aspect of resiliency, being able to ride the waves, because there are ups and downs. It looks different every single day, and if you're just doing this and you're all over the place, you can stay even keeled, have a short-term memory, and that means you're focused on who you are, what you want to provide to your team, and continue to work day in and day out. You're going to be successful, and you're going to find an opportunity here in this league. And as you mentioned, Jerry Smith, Santa Clara coach of Kelsey Hedge, that is exactly what she brings.
Right.
And she's also a box-to-box midfielder. You don't see a ton. She's willing to, you don't see a ton these days. She's willing to put in the work both sides. It's a movement off the ball that he says sets her apart. She's also incredibly fit. I mean, this is a player that can really, who's further down. I mean, the 9th pick, but I expected her to go a little higher, but with the trades, falls to the number 9 spot. At the same time, I think she's one that could go under the radar, be a really consistent player, fit in with this, despite not knowing what Reign's going to look like, fit in with this team seamlessly.
Well, and you talked about she's down at 9, but what we talked about at the top of the program was this is such a broad pool. So I feel like even though the top isn't as strong as maybe it was last year, I would say from picks 5 to 30 are going to be stronger than the equivalent slots last time. It's so broad.
Right.
We'll give you the starters for both teams in the second half in a moment when they come through. This one slid on through for Izzy D'Aquila, and D'Aquila scores.
Really, Broncos started to break through. This is Turnbow lifting one. Hedge is running, and Kelsey Hedge scores for Santa Clara.
It's Hedge in the area. Oh, beautiful through ball, and that is going to be put home by Kelsey.
Hedge over the wall, and Kelsey Hedge scores it. Santa Clara leads it 1-0. Big time strike early for Santa Clara off the free kick drawn by Turnbow. Kelsey Hedge is there. Hedge has a go, and Kelsey Hedge.
Here we go.